While I was trying to hook this thing up, actually having it on the gate outside, already ready to go, I had a lot of questions, and I could not find any answers to these questions at the time. I looked all over the internet, could not find them, all over Google, all over YouTube, and it wasn't clear with anybody speaking to you as to the simple steps to do this. Now, first thing we're going to do again is we're going to go in and we're going to clear this board, and then we're going to go ahead now and set it up to where you can test the motor running forward and backwards, and you will need your magnets handy as well to do that. So let's get right into it. One other thing I might say, this is not an in-depth setup video. This is basically the how to test the motor only and see if it functions properly on the Boxer 500, 800 chain drive sliding gate opener. These manuals are very, very, very confusing, and I do know after calling one company in California that they have several different motherboards on these things, and all of them are programmed differently. So the information you get in this manual may be far different than the actual way you need to set it up. So let me show you what I found out, and hopefully it'll help you. Well, if you're looking for one of these gate openers by TMT Automation Incorporated, I will put a link down in the description below where you can find these at and purchase one of these. Now let's continue with the video. Very much interested in, I've been looking all over the damn internet, YouTube to figure it out, and I can't. Everything you see is either pointing and showing or pointing and showing, but never explaining anything. Now, I'm not the best in the world at explaining this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm just not a people word person. But we're gonna be working on the Boxer 500, 800. Now, this instruction manual came with this gate opener, and it's kind of literally confusing, especially for people like myself. Now, there's rocket scientists out there who can figure this out real quick, but all I'm going to show you today is basically how to test this motor while you've got it inside a building where you can see everything and the sun's not blinding you. First thing you want to do is make sure you got voltage going to it. Now, this is a fuse inside here. We've got our 110 voltage here, we've got our neutral, we've got our ground right there going into this little gray junction plug here, and that's going to power up the unit. Now, I've checked everywhere just to get instructions on just how to get the motor to run, so I could see if it cycles in and out. Once you have these magnets here, and you can check it manually before you put it out there on the concrete slab in the sun and you're working out in the direct heat. So that is the purpose of this video. Now let's jump into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in here and you're going to want to clear this. Now you got 4 buttons here. You've got an RF, you've got an up, you've got a set, and you got a down. That's in order from top to bottom. Now I'm hoping that my hand doesn't blur out this video, but I'm trying to get as close as I can to show you in detail. So hold your finger on the set, the up and the bottom button, until it changes to CL. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. Okay, you've cleared it. Now we're back to the learning period. The next step you want to do is you're going to want to go in here and hold both of these 2 buttons down at the bottom. Now hold them down for 3 to 5 seconds. You're going to see LE. Grab your remote immediately and click on it right there, just like so. Now you can't hear it and see it, but this motor is running. It is operating. Now while it is operating, get your magnets and act like you are the gate going back and forth, and put it close to the magnets that's on the back side, and I'll give you a picture of that here shortly. If it doesn't stop on the first magnet, switch over to the north one. Okay, now it stopped and it changed directions. So now you need to come from this opposite side with another magnet, the opposite one, up close, and then it's going to go there. Now it's going to switch back the opposite direction. Once it does that, take the other magnet that you used the first time, run it across there, and it stopped. Okay. Once it stopped, that learning process should have been accomplished. So then you're going to take your remote, you're going to hit the button on the left. You see it goes to OP. Once it goes to OP, that motor is turning back there. Now you'll hit the same button. Okay, you probably heard it. Now it stopped. Now I'm going to hit the other button. Now it's running the opposite direction. So you hit the second button that you programmed, and if you want to go the opposite way, Here running, now I'm going the opposite direction. So I've tested the motor where it runs left to right or north to south or east to west, depending on how you have the orientation set up. And that process is done. There he goes. I'm just checking it one more time. Now let me turn this around so you can see the actual video of the motor itself. Hopefully that's a little more clear. Now we haven't changed anything. We're going to hit the left button. You see, there it is. Now it's running. Now if that magnet was going across here, it would stop it. Now I'm not going to try to confuse you anymore, but I'm going to take it. See, it's slowing down. It's almost to the magnet. Now then what we're going to do is we're going to take a magnet and run it across there. You see, it didn't change it. You take the other magnet and run it across there. See, that stopped it. Now that's letting you know it's reached the closing or opening step. Now hit the other button. See how the direction changed? Now let's take this magnet and see if we're going across here right. See, boom, how that stopped it. So that's how you check your motor. Now you can also start it and stop it with that same button. It's going to change direction when I hit the second button. Say you don't want it to hit the limits, stop it right there. There you go, folks. That is pretty simple. Now the manual is showing you all kinds of crap. And it is more confusing than anything you could possibly imagine. I mean, look at all this stuff. There is no steps to follow that are very easy. I mean, check this out. Now I'm going to show you some other videos later. I'm going to cut this one short. I'm going to show you how to program the remotes, how to do some of the other settings. So watch this part of the video. Be sure you like and subscribe. Here on YouTube, we're a small channel, but I think we're going to pass out some pretty good information to you. Let us know what you like. Let us know what we need to change. Let us know if we've done a good job for you here on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.